And now to a team that competed in Thailand last week. Hana, Maria, ABOIAN and Daniil, VESELUKHIN, representing the United States of America. So new as a team, and yet they were incredible in their debut last week. How will they cope with the challenges of all the travel and the jet lag coming here? I wish them all the best as they skate to Heart of Glass and knock on wood. Well, there's some fierce energy on the face of Hana, Maria, ABOIAN and Daniil, VESELUKHIN. Have to admire the way in which they have just powered through the rhythm dance here when at just 14 and 17 years of age they will have had a gamut of emotions to contend with in traveling from Thailand last week. After this success, they were second in their first Junior Grand Prix. They have impressed so many and perhaps set a precedence in assuming that they could be contenders for the Junior Grand Prix final at least.
But I'd have to say very positive energy on their part. Like,
yeah.
You know, even though they've had two competitions in 2 weeks, it's exciting. The new young team having that success, coming all the way here, awesome. Here we take a look. Mark, take us through the twizzles.
With this, that was a difficult entry. So this year, for the rhythm dance, the skaters must have a set of sequential twizzles. So they cannot be in contact between each other and only up to one step between the twizzles. And this year, the teams have to have different features, a different Group C feature between the rhythm dance and the free dance. Here, the non-touch step sequence and the speed and the ice coverage here showcasing good skating skills. In terms of the turns, there's a back inside counter into the twizzle. Some of the potentially callable turns. And here the back Choctaw. And now to the rotational lift. And similar to the twizzles insofar as different features have to be used between the rhythm dance lift and the free dance lift to force the couples into more originality of choice. A great difficult exit that was. Coach Melissa Gregory, who works with them and looks so joyous in celebrating the success. Melissa and her husband Denis Petchikov alongside Valtteri Rizzo were amazing in their success last week in Bangkok with the top 2 places taken by their charges.
Yeah, and I had a chance to speak with her in between the events, and she's so excited for the teams and really enjoying this, and is motivated as a coach and to continue developing young teams at an international level. It's demanding on your life, no question about that. And these coaches give up so much, and yes, it's part of their business, but it's a huge part of their life as well.
Yeah, and it's not always the greatest for business, because Melissa's obviously now been away for 2 weeks away from business. So Hana and Daniil, I'm sure, will be so grateful to Melissa and to Denis, who's holding the fort probably at home, for the dedication that she's giving to them, not just in training, but also in their competitive pursuits across the world.
Yeah,
really.
Exactly. Well, the 5 elements, there were 2 under review, and that was the pattern dance portions. They have 5 yeses and 3 nos out of those 8 key points.
And interesting, they had a 64.31 last week. Is coming in short of that this week. Less key points, perhaps. So the key points are not hugely weighted, but everything counts for the rhythm dance and the dancers. Each key point something that they're desperately keen to accrue as they boost their total score for the rhythm dance.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what their own expectations are now, how this dance compared to the dance in Bangkok for them personally, and then taking a look at the score and measuring, okay, we felt better here, but our score is lower. So I'm not sure, you have to sort of speak to them to find out what their feeling was versus what the reality was.
I just had a quick look. Last week, they had 7 of the 8 key points.
Okay.
This week is coming in as 5 of the 8, so that's part of the rationale behind perhaps the slightly lower score.
Yeah.
Otherwise, levels, interesting levels, similar. So Hana having a level 2 midline step, Daniil at level 3. So obviously that consistency in the feedback from different technical panels will promote their practice.
There's their score, 61.80. They small nod of approval, and that'll put Hana and Daniil currently into first place. So there it goes, thumbs up and a wave.
Good.
They're happy with that.